Sir, are you trying to become king of the pirates?
Nah, that show sucks.
Jesus Christ, dude. You'll piss off a lot of people saying that. You'll piss off a lot of people saying that.
One piece of shit.
Let's be honest.
More like it.
Jesus Christ, dude. You got some huevos on you to like do some stuff like that. Oh my God, just say that. Wow. I mean, to be fair, it's really the artwork you can't stand. You might actually like it if it wasn't for the artwork.
Well, I could shitpost harder. Let's see. Oh yeah, hockey completely ruined the setting.
Wait, Baki?
Hockey.
Oh yeah, Baki. Baki? You mean the show Baki?
Ha 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 ha. Hockey. The Conqueror's hockey. All that bullshit.
Oh, I thought you said. Oh.
Yeah. Bucky's better than One Piece. Everybody knows that.
Well, yeah, I mean, when Luffy was fighting Kaido, Kaido mentioned in his fight, Roger became king of the pirates, and he didn't have a single devil fruit. All he had was Haki, so Haki is the best. Kaido said that in his fight with Luffy. Haki is the best.
Yeah.
It's better than devil fruit.
That's what makes it lame and retarded. Because
the
why,
worst part is,
in God's name, would you build like this whole system that could just be countered by something you could train to do? It's like if they had that stupid rock that canceled out your fucking powers everywhere.
To be fair, they have a like people could only go so far with hockey, and even if you did train real hard, there are certain things you won't maybe get. Like if you for example, not all of hockey you can train for. Like Conqueror's hockey, you got to be born with that. Apparently, you have to have the soul of a king.
That's even worse. That's even worse. That sucks so much dick. Because
but
now
to be fair, all it does is allow you to knock someone out by just shooting off your aura around the area. So it's like you use it and like people get knocked out. So if you have a weak mind, you'll just get knocked out or you'll become extremely weakened. So people like Luffy and Kaido can like use that, but like yeah, not everyone could use it. Here. But to be fair, hockey was a way to like deal with like
more shit.
I think it was what? I think hockey was used as a way to deal with Logia devil fruit users because it's like, how can you touch something that's intangible? So I think that's when they came up with the idea of hockey.
Oh wait, no, that's mine. I'm keeping that.
That way you can do armor hockey and you can like beat the shit out of someone who has Logi powers, which is like a devil fruit power that allows you to become intangible because you become like fire or ice or air or smoke or something.
That sounds really, really dumb, my dude.
I think, I'm not for sure, but I think the creator of One Piece, Oda, I think he kind of put himself in the corner when he made Logia Devil Fruit. If he didn't make that, I don't even think he would have came up with the idea of hockey. Because I think hockey was made just to deal with Logia users or people who have abilities to like make them untouchable. Like that one guy who can apparently like make his entire body poison if you touch him in that one prison. So yeah, I think that was the point of it. Kind of like, you know how like the creator of Naruto just brought out Kaguya to deal with Madara because Madara was just too strong. So they wrote themselves in the corner. They didn't know how to deal with Madara because Madara was too powerful. Remember that? I think that's what happened with hockey. I think hockey was just used because the writer didn't know what to do and they kind of made certain characters too OP.
You know what's something, dude, that could have been easily done without fucking up the established story so far.
Well,
for example, with Madara, all that needed to happen was that, Madara tried to block one of Guy's attacks with the fan. The fan is what made him invulnerable to all ninjutsu. Bam, just like that, ninjutsu can hit him again. It's that easy, it's that simple.
But here's the thing, even in One Piece, like you're right, because in One Piece, there's like, how I mentioned Logia using how they become intangible, how you can't even touch them or whatever, right? Well, in the very early seasons of One Piece, Luffy is fighting a dude who can just become living electricity, just all electricity. But because Luffy's power is that he's a rubber man, rubber is a good way to counteract electricity. So you have a way to counteract that. So there were certain devil fruit powers that were made to just take down other devil fruit users. So there are ways to counter the Logia people if you look in the series. Like a character that can become
to you, an enemy that just can do nothing to your guy.
No, it's a way to counteract. But like, even though that's for your guy, the other people are fucked when fighting him.
Nobody cares about the other people. Oh no, disposable side character A may get like some hatch marks drawn on them, or they might bleed, or one of the characters introduced earlier that episode might die.
Like for example, in One Piece, there's a guy who
fucking Chopper, fucking what's his fucking name, Zoro, and fucking what's his name, Shinji, or whatever the fuck the kid guy's name is. They're gonna be fine. They're always gonna be fine. They're never not gonna be fine. There's no stakes in that. At least in Naruto, you had cool people who were at least kind of close to them where stakes mattered. For example, Neji didn't get wished back to life. That nigga dead.
But there's no wait. Oh yeah, that's right. They could have done the whole resurrection thing and found a way to bring him back actually.
Yeah, but they didn't. Because the guy who could use Rene Rebirth fucking died using Rene Rebirth. Though, to be fair, there's some argumentation saying that maybe that shouldn't have happened either, but let's be fucking honest. That's a lot of characters to kill in one fight. Like, unless the series was ending there...
I'm sure there are ways to bring people back in life in Naruto without Rene Rebirth. Naruto is so vast, even up in current day Boruto. Yeah,
zombie, that resurrection juice.
No, I mean actually bring them back to life, not as zombies, but actually bring them back to life, like fully.
Oh yeah, there's also that what was that one shit that old lady Chio did to bring back Gaara? I forget what it was called, but yeah, you're right. There are multiple methods. Even like complete resuscitation isn't like, you know, something outlandish, but it also isn't free. That's that's all you need to do to counterbalance it. Is you make the hard counter or the big like rebirth move or whatever the fuck, you just make it really costly. Either A, someone has to die to use it, or B, you get completely fucked by using it. Like for the counter guy with Luffy being rubber and the electric guy probably named Raiden or something like that. Being electricity. You could make it so that, okay, Luffy is rubber, so he counters electricity. Alright, fine. Electricity also causes heat. So if the guy was strong enough, he could overcome Luffy by just making so much electricity that Luffy has to worry about melting. Because that's what can happen. That's what happens to actual rubber. It like slows the flow of electricity, but you get enough electricity that it gets hot.
What I'm saying is I think that actually happened. If I remember in the fight, there was a point where I think he actually melted something like a golden bell or something, but I think Luffy found a way to counteract that or something. I don't know whether, I can't remember. It was so long ago. But like there are points in One Piece, like for example, Luffy, he's rubber, bullets he's immune to, but like blades like can fuck him up. So fighting an enemy that uses swords who can use hockey is dangerous for Luffy. But the problem is, in that situation, they always give the guy to Zoro instead of having the sword dude fight Luffy. Like another example, when fighting Crocodile's a Logia user made of pure sand. Luffy could not touch him, so Luffy needed water to put over his body and hands and stuff, so that way he could touch Crocodile and punch him to kind of, I guess, condense the sand and make it harder so he could punch and like damage Crocodile. So like there are ways to counteract Logia users if you're smart enough in One Piece, but I think the creator like forgot about some of those methods and just put in hockey. That's an easy solution because I guess, I don't know, maybe it'll be difficult to come up with new fresh ideas about how Luffy can overcome enemies that or like just outmatch him or whatever in terms of what they can do with their devil fruits. So it's like I
could get into a very, very long diatribe about why I hated the crocodile fight. However, teleport to the Crystarium. I know you only have like 1 or 2 hours that you're allowed to do what you want every week. Oh wait, it's not Crystarium. I think it's well, we can't teleport to Yulmore anymore, so I guess what's that other place in Calusia? Right? Yeah. At least I think that's it. Follow me and tell me if you can't.
Did you hear about that game Cruising Desert? I heard it was fun.
Oh yeah, like it's probably gonna be what I buy with like my 3rd paycheck at this new place.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna wait for that to go on sale. All right, I'm here. All right, seriously, you looking like Goldie Roger.
Oh, wait. Gotta turn off the mount and use it. There we go.
You looking like Goldie Roger over here, buddy.
You're making me want to change my fit again.
What do you mean? Goldie Roger was a badass. All he used was hockey and a sword.
You know what would make him more badass? If he only used the sword.
Well, they don't really... I don't know. Hockey seems very useful when fighting a dude like Whitebeard who can use hockey and a devil fruit to cause earthquakes.
Okay. I may have bounced off of it, but I believe One Piece would be way better if they never came up with hockey.
I think they should have kept it where it's like they found creative ways to beat enemies.
So, yeah. Like, even though I don't agree with how the crocodile fight turned out, like how he had to use water to counter him, it's still a much better solution than I just get new power that lets me beat him.
Yeah, because with the crocodile fight, whatever you think about it, like Luffy had to be a little bit creative to take down Crocodile, as opposed to fighting Kaido, where it's like, hey, I'm now a god.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay. I made sure to keep my mount turned off, my mount music turned off, because I actually like the music in these areas, so I'm going to keep it turned off for a hot minute.
Oh, speaking of, new Moogle Tombstone event. And I'm pretty sure you can do the Fate one because it's in, what's it, that one Shadowbringer zone. But that would require you to have more than like an hour every 3 weeks to play.
I'm gonna go ahead and when we're done today, I'm not getting offline. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to do some more quest storyline for my characters, and I might do some leveling up with some characters, get some classes going, so we can hang out and do dungeons afterwards too.
Okay. Yeah. The only times I need to hop off is like, you know, to let the dog out, and yeah, that should be it. I should have the day free.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some leveling and job quests when we're done here. so I'm not like getting off immediately. All right, clicking on the homeboy.
Ooh, I'll wait for you at the ...
I'm already at the dot.
Well, I didn't know how slow your computer was. Forgive me. In my anger, I seem to have marched us back outside again. Though it is probably best we leave the island altogether. I believe we've worn out our welcome in Yulmore. In any case, I've seen enough of the world's self-proclaimed capital city to convince me that our battle against the Sin Eaters will find new allies in Calusia. I will accompany you back to the Crystarium. We need to regroup and think on our strategy anew. Alright. Kaishir, I have done you a grave disservice. You are hungry and desperate, and I offered you a solution without once considering the risk inherent in you accepting it. If I had but known the price you would be made to pay. You gave me everything I needed to make your idea work. It was me who made a mess of things, not you. And even after all the trouble I caused you, you still stepped in and saved me. And now Lord Vauthstein wants us all dead. Why not come back with us to the Crystarium? I am certain we can find work for you there, if you are willing.
No, that would just be me leaning on your kindness again. I need to do some thinking, learn how to stand on my own 2 feet.
Very well. But you must promise you'll be careful. The Yulmorans may yet come looking for us.
I'll keep my head down, don't worry, and you take care too. Give me the chance to repay what you've done for me. You went from sounding very English to very backwoods American country.
Fucking lawnmower, man. Oh,
Chuck him up.
Alpha! Oh, Lord, my heart! Alphinaud! Lord and Lady Chai. What in blazes did you do? They have the entire city looking for you. I took a peek at your unfinished portraits, Alphinaud. Now I've had many a beautiful and striking picture painted of me, but there was something about your work. It was as if you had caught the very essence of our love and rendered it naked upon the canvas. It was bold, unflinching, and I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you began. I will speak with Lord Vauthstein. I will vouch for your character. I'm sure we can smooth over any hard feelings.
Oh God, that voice.
I'm sorry, Lady Chai. There are more important matters to which I must attend. More important? What can be more important than enjoying the days we have left to us to the fullest?
That fucking voice.
Pray, press me no further. We are leaving, but I would not presume to take garments you were so kind to procure for me. One moment. I wouldn't hear of it. Keep the clothes, you silly boy. I insist. And I shall make arrangements so that you can pass through the gate without causing a stir. I expect you to come and visit.
Yo, what?
I will return. I promise you that. The outrage I witnessed must not go unanswered. The next time we meet, I shall be better prepared to confront the corruption which hides behind the glittering facade. You know, she was nice.
I thought she was gonna be a corrupt asshole, but no, I was wrong. I'm happy to know I was wrong. I like her.
Yeah, she was great.
It's so weird being in an area where there's the monsters that can kill me.
Oh, oop, that was rude of me. I can't believe I didn't even make it through all of Heavensward without, like, just fucking doing that. 'Cause I'm planning to keep it a secret that I could fly the whole time. Just like, oh god, man, new game plus. Oh, I guess we gotta take the scenic route.
Yeah, you did. My god, it's gotta suck to live in a place this bright all the time.
I mean, yeah, but like, dude, I would live in Yulmore.
I mean, minus the fact that the world might be coming to an end. Everything else seems decent. Minus the corruption, too.
I mean, yeah, but come on, guy. You get to be lazy and have servants.
I mean, that's only if you're chosen to, like, do that, because you gotta be rich to begin with.
Okay. Or you have to be a butler to somebody. Thank you, my friend, for staying at my side through this whole sordid endeavor. Whilst not quite the joyous outcome I had hoped for, our efforts have nevertheless answered a great many questions. Suffice it to say, our plans for saving the first are unlikely to involve the aid of Lord Vauthstein and his subjects. Come, we must speak with the Exarch and chart a new course. This is far from over. I just have it on it, man. Moon. Moon.
Don't worry, I'll get there.
Well, while I'm waiting, I might as well go on my crocodile diatribe.
I'm here.
All right, I think it's fucking stupid that fucking water counters sand. Because it just makes sand hard. It doesn't make it so that you can suddenly destroy sand. It steals sand.
It doesn't destroy the sand. It doesn't destroy the sand. It makes it hard. But the problem with the Logia user is you can't touch them because they become completely intangible. I guess the idea is if you can make the sand hard with the water, you can actually punch like someone like Crocodile and like actually do some damage to him, because maybe when the sand becomes hard, he temporarily becomes like a tangible person that bleeds and shit.
I understand like what they were going for, but I believe the opposite would have been a better play. Make it super hot that parts of him became glass. That way he couldn't like if he like, got hit with a big hot attack while he was like, hitting Luffy or something, his arm becomes glass. He can't turn that glass arm like, back into like sand or whatever, because it'll just be glass. Glass will just break. You can't like change it. It can't like, just, oh man, I guess it's just crumbling away, because that's all what sand does when it's wet. Anyway, do you have business with the Crystal Exar? Just say the word and I would be happy to escort you to the Ocular. You know what? Downtime will be dedicated to shitting on Crocodile.
To be fair, it's a shonen.
Do not accept lower quality. Do not accept mediocrity.
You know what? You right about that. Anyway, we'll talk. You can talk shit about One Piece later.
Yep, it's time to talk to Alphinaud. It is good to be back amongst friends. Not to mention my dear sister. I have not seen her for some time, but I gather she is keen to press on with our plans as I am. And you've seen quite a lot of the first yourself now. More than enough to appreciate the scale of the obstacles we face. Let us lay our discoveries before the Exarch and discuss what must be done.
Discussion time with the Exarch.
right, you ready to begin the Light Wardens?
Let's do it. I'm clicking on it now.
Oh yeah, I think this is the quest. I think this is the one. I'm gonna shut up.
And so you return. Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness. Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist. Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Light Warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
I have a feeling Yulmul might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters. Vauthra's command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Yulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience. He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
Agreed. Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens. Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity.
I already know what I'm picking.
I'm gonna pick, are you sure that eliminating the Wardens will be enough?
Same. 3, 2, 1, click.
Your uncertainty is understandable given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning, then.
Oh, that was just badass. Do that again. Do it again.
Oh, they have upgraded the tech since the last PowerPoint.
A single star was divided into 14 worlds. This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first. Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source. And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds. What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions. An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities. 7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed. At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining. It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the Light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Northrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told. Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements. They say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphinaud and Alize as well.
My lord.
Pray, lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
So, did you get all that?
Shit's getting real. That's what I got. Shit's getting real.
What I got was that shit has been real for a long ass time.
No, shit's getting realer. Shit has been real. Let me rephrase. Shit has been real, but shit is getting even realer the longer this goes on.
And it's going to continue to get real until, well,
we kill them all.
That's right.
Every warden. Kill every warden. I love the way he put it too. This won't be done until we put every warden to the sword. He's like, yeah, this ain't done until we've killed them all. They all have to die. There's no see if we can cleanse them or control. No, they have to just die. Like die. Okay, deader than dead. What's deader than dead? Them if you do everything correctly. That's what's deader than dead. Them if you do everything correctly. They have to die.
Reasonable. Very reasonable. Hallminster Switch is in the north of Lakeland, so we had best make haste with our preparations. In fact, meet me outside the Crystarium at the crossroads northwest of Ascensor Gate. I shall lend you there myself. I shall lead you there myself. Fuck.
Who cares? Anyway, Akira, let's do this. Okay. Gotta go out here. Wait, we can just teleport over there. That's right. What are we doing? What am I doing? Oh, wait. I'm unattuned. I can't teleport.
All right, walk out them doors, little buddy.
Well, I guess I'm walking. It's like I'm playing World of Warcraft again. Back in the old days when I was a kid. And I had to walk everywhere. And this game, when I started to play this game before I got a mount. Why do I gotta use my leg?
Well, at least this game lets you have a sprint button.
Yeah, that is true. That's always useful.
Jump. All right, that's enough running. Let's teleport.
Where am I teleporting to?
Down the very bottom, Tutsland.
Oh, okay. I gained 17,666 experience by finding a new area. Jesus Christ, wow. That's a lot for just discovering something.
Way.
Okay, we outside. Oh, I almost forgot you. Oh wait, eighth current, 1 second. Eighth current.
Yeah, you've been hitting that compass, right?
Yeah. The next one is 583 yalms north.
Y'all.
You know, for a second there on the distance, it looked like a pirate, so I thought that was you, and you somehow got ahead of me. From
All
far
set.
distance, he looked like a pirate.
I can see it. Oh, all set. If we follow this road north, we will arrive at the northern staging point. The village itself lies not far beyond. Quickly now.
Let's go.
Oh wait. Bam. All right, I'm gonna set you to follow for a bit. Be right back.
All right.
All right, I don't have to worry about the dog anymore.
Okay. I just wanted to tune do this first.
Oh yeah, don't forget to eat some food to get that XP buff. I brought nachos. By the way, if you eat food twice, you stack it.
Where can I buy more food around here?
Let's see what I got on.
I need as many of the same foods as possible. That way I can stack effects.
Nope, don't got all that on me. Don't got all that on me. Don't got all that on me. Jesus Christ, I always forget how many fucking ingredients cooking requires. I don't think... Got tomatoes, broccoli, greens, pearl grass, eucalyptus, onion, chopped parsley, bay leaf, peppermint. I forget it. Oh, wait. Holy shit. No, not that. God, no.
What happened? What are you about to do?
I was about to give you the max level food at high quality that I crafted for raiding.
Oh shit, no, I have no use for that yet. The hell? That would have been a big oopsie daisy on your part. I have no need for that yet.
Dude, it's like... What? Where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's like... Jesus Christ, that's so expensive. Okay, do you care about the stats of the food or the XP effect?
Honestly, XP matters more for me right now.
Okay, in that case, I will give you some quiche. I don't have a lot on me.
If stats was good, that'd be cool, but yeah, XP more than anything else.
Yeah, I only have my raid food on me. The rest of the stuff is on, what's it? My little slave, my totally not slaves. They are paid. In coins that I don't buy with real money or any kind of currency really, but they are paid.
That's right. They are perfectly good paid indentured servants. I mean, helpers, not indentured servants, helpers. Nothing shady going on in this game.
Yes, because slavery is bad. Only hot takes on this channel.
Ooh, Aether Current.
Just go
Fine,
around.
I'll go around. I'll go around. $773 yalms to the west.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before we're over there.
Yeah. We remember your chicken. He was a brave chicken. Oh shit, never mind. He just killed them all.
Wanna kill this fairy dragon?
Yep, might as well. I love using Blackest Night.
Oh, I thought that was somebody else tanking. Go ahead.
Dude, I love Blackest Night. I can just ignore all damage.
I meant it when I told you it was like one of the strongest mitigation abilities in the game.
And I can see why. Good Lord, I just, like, I saw the orange on the ground. I used Blackest Night because I was curious. And it's like, oh wow, I just ignored that damage. I just said, screw your damage, and just took it to the face. Seriously, I can see why it's considered one of the best mitigation techniques in this game.
Oh yeah, it is. Ouch.
And the cooldown time is so short too. It's like only 15 seconds.
Yeah, that's the trade-off for like basically for having such low like recovery and invulnerability. The mitigations Dark Knights have are great.
Jesus Christ, it's wonderful. I love it. All right, I clicked on the thing.
Oh, it's a talkie. Oh, no, it's not. Holman's the switch is past these gates and through the woods. 'Tis not exactly a near neighborhood to the Crystarium. But as we occupy the same region, we have built up something of a cooperative relationship. What can we expect inside, Captain?
The town is besieged by a swarm unlike any we have seen in recent years. We did our best to evacuate the villages, but as many as half remain. Judging by the number of eaters present, we have good reason to believe that a light warden leads the attack. How convenient it seems we'll have our chance to slay a warden sooner than we expected. One does not simply slay a warden. Has no one told you what happens if you defeat one of those fiends? They hold more light inside them than all of their underlings put together. It can be struck down, aye, but its essence won't dissipate like the weak kind. Vile aether will billow outwards and envelop the nearest living being, a reckless young swordsman perhaps, and turn her into a brand new warden. Holy Christ, that's how that works.
I can see how it took them like over 100 years to like try to like mess with. I can understand how this has been a problem for so long.
Yeah, because like if you kill one, like even though there's only a handful, it doesn't matter, because if you kill a warden and someone's close enough to it, the energy will touch them and a new warden will just be born.
Oh, and also, dude, think about it. To fight and kill a warden, you have to be stronger than the warden, right?
Exactly.
And then you become the warden. And then whoever fights and kills the new warden has to be even stronger. And then he becomes the new warden. They just keep going stronger and stronger and stronger over time.
So the wardens will get stronger, because you have to be stronger than a warden just to kill a warden. But if you're stronger than a warden and you kill a warden,
you just become a stronger warden.
Yes, and if someone's strong enough to kill you once you become a warden, that means they're stronger than you, which means they become a stronger one. So the wardens just go up in quality every time you kill them, and you like if you are strong enough to kill them, you just create stronger and stronger wardens. So your only real option is to find some way to kill them without being close to the light, or have a bunch of people work together to simultaneously kill the warden, so that way if a new warden is formed, it's a weaker version than that one, because instead of one strong person taking it down, it took multiple people to take down the warden.
But I can see a problem with that. Even if you get like a whole bunch of weaker people together to kill the warden, and like the warden doesn't get stronger as a result, you've also just made an army of regular soul eaters. Because they're just gonna get killed, or like remember how Tesleen got stabbed and she just became a eater?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but that's the good thing. That's the one thing, though.
Every injury is a new sin eater.
But here's the thing, though. Would you rather be fighting more sin eaters or more wardens? What I'm saying is, you get a bunch of weak dudes, like an army of weak dudes, have them coordinate, find a way to kill a warden. Yeah, a good deal of them will become sin eaters. But that's one less warden in the world, though.
No, the warden will just become the one that kills it. It'll still be there and still able to make new sin eaters, but you'll also have a bunch of other new sin eaters that can also go around making new sin eaters. Basically, you went from fighting a lion to like a pack of rabid hyenas.
So basically, if you do it that way, the weaker dude would still become a sin eater. I mean, not sitting here a warden, and you'll have a weaker warden, but on top of having a weaker warden, the trade-off for having a weaker warden, because a bunch of weak dudes took down the warden, a weak dude in that group of weak dudes will become a warden, but they will become a weaker warden. But even though they become a weaker warden, that doesn't matter, because the sin eaters do what the wardens say, so that weaker warden will still have an army behind him to back him up. Holy shit, I see how this is not an easy solution.
Also, like, yeah, and if you bring in, like, you know, just an army of weak people to try to swarm it, every single one of them that takes a hit is just another warden. Not another warden, I mean like another sin eater.
So you would literally have to find a way to kill that thing from a distance far away with a bunch of weak dudes far away with like pretty decent tech or pretty decent weapons, you would need. So long-range fighters are better for dealing with the wardens, I'm guessing.
That's assuming that the Aether can't just like, you know, zoom over to them and like, cause like we can fucking teleport everywhere just by, you know, turning into Aether, going to the live stream, zooming over to the next Aetherite, and then popping back out.
Well, yeah,
Aether
I know.
can just
I'm working underneath the idea that their energy, when they're killed from a distance, won't zoom over. I'm working underneath that idea. But what you're saying is also true. So, Jesus Christ, how do you deal with this problem?
You call the Warrior of Darkness.
Well, I've answered the call. I'm here. Let's
well,
do
you
this.
can leave that particular quandary to us. I must ask that the gods stand down and allow us to engage this leader of Eaters alone. Concentrate on the survivors. We must save every life we can.
What if the Exart? What if the Crystal Exart became a warden? How do you think that would look?
A Crystal Sin Eater?
He became like he killed the warden, and the Crystal Exart became like, you know, a warden, not a Soul Eater, but a warden.
I can't get into that idea without spoilers, so
never mind. Let's continue.
Let's introduce you to your first Light Warden first, so you can see what they look like. And remember, the Light Warden, what used to be a person. All Light Wardens used to be people.
I know. Keep reading. I know.
But what? How'd she sound? But what if? No, that's not how she sounded. She has like a deep, husky Scottish voice.
But what if?
Understood, my lord. As captain of the guard, however, I will not watch you brave such dangers without an escort from our ranks. I insist that I go with you.
Okay, but why did your voice change again?
Very well. Then a warden slaying party shall include myself, the Leviars, Captain Lina, and the Warriors of Darkness and Shadow Time stuff. Your voice is changing.
Why do you sound like that too? Sir, why do you sound like that too? I think it's the result of the wardens and light wardens. You know, it happens, you know, with this light everywhere. So, you know,
something,
it's gonna
something,
occasionally
ether,
happen.
something, crystal larynx. A formidable group indeed. Into Holminster we go. Once we reach the Light Warden, do not hold back. We strike to kill.
Homeless switch. Okay, I guess a dungeon or whatever.
The instant dungeons encountered in subsequent main scenario quests can be completed solo alongside supporting party of NPCs. To make use of this feature, simply speak with the NPC companions near the entrance of the instance and select the option to form a party. Ultimately, you can also select duty support under duty from the main menu, or interact with the entrance itself. When forming a party, you will need to follow the same role restrictions imposed when using the Duty Finder. Alternatively, you can find party members via the Duty Finder as usual and complete the instance with your fellow players instead.
Why are you telling me something I already know?
Well, on one hand, this is why I wanted you to keep going the last time we recorded, because we were right fucking there. Like legit one PowerPoint presentation away. And two, as funny as it would be, I won't keep you waiting. Let's bring some shadows to this bitch.
Wait, what are you? Oh, you're playing a white mage. Wait, you're going in here dealing with the Sin Eaters as a white mage?
Of course, turn the light against them. And there's plenty of light to turn against them.
Jesus, oh my God, you don't look like, you look like a fucking black mage. That looks like a black mage outfit minus the hat.
Shit looks hot, right?
At some point, you gotta tell me how to get that fit.
Let's bring some shadows, bitch.
At some point, you gotta tell me how you got that outfit.
You got bigger worries now.
Let's bring shadow and light together to fight against more light. Holy Christ, we're just in the woods? Oh my God.
Remember, it's through the woods to get to the town.
So the woods and the town is an instance. I like that. Wow, we got some distance. Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, every warden used to be a person, but not every Sin Eater used to be a person. Oh, dude, your portrait, come on. Even the Hrothgar's styling on you.
Dude, I gotta fix that. I thought I fixed that. I thought I did but I'm not gonna do it. Oh my God, even the bears?
Especially the bears. Oh, you're just gonna pull them one at a time?
Oh shit, I forgot. This is an instance. Why did I think this was like outside type deal?
So you're just gonna pull them 3 at a time?
No. I'm just making sure. I'm making sure I got the threat.
Smart. So you're just gonna pull them 5 at a time?
Wait, there's more?
Okay, you bring shadows, I'll bring light. And something Shadowbringers. Riding home. By the way, don't forget your mitigations because
I've been using them.
No, I mean by the time we get to the boss, every single mitigation of yours except maybe your invuln should be used at least once. If not twice. And you might need to use your invuln. Just gonna pull 2 at a time?
No, I got this.
So you're just gonna pull 5 at a time?
I got this.
I know I'm not Sage, but like, I'm still here. It's still me. Don't forget arm's length and stuff like that. Notice how much healing I'm doing right now?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen me have to actually heal this much when I heal?
Nah. You normally just let my HP drop low to scare the shit out of me, then you heal.
Yeah, I can't afford to play around anymore. I gotta start taking these dungeons seriously.
Now I will see your full power.
And in case you couldn't tell, this is still just a regular ass Sin Eater. This is not the Light Warden.
Jesus Christ, it's not. I thought this was. I thought it was like we would have to fight the Light Warden multiple times or some shit.
Oh, I don't have that move yet. Dang it. I'll be honest, you're doing really well.
Yeah, I'm remembering those mitigations.
By the way, I forgot to ask, how are you finding the dungeon music so far?
This dungeon so far?
The music. I'll let us get in a little bit more before I ask you about the dungeon itself. Oh, other side, other side. Oh man, it was just a Holminster. Like Holstein cows. Alright, get taken, take. Get Dark Knighting, Dark Knight. What, you just gonna pull 3 at a time? Why'd you go quiet on me? You concentrating? Alex, you good? Dang it. You missed these guys. There you go. Something wrong with Discord?
Sorry, I had a phone call I was answering.
Oh.
Am I going the right direction? I'm lost, though.
Yes.
So it came delirium. That's what it was. I was looking for this one blood move I had back when I was level 35 that allowed me to gain back MP, but it turns out it just became delirium.
Oh hey, it's Tesleen.
Oh my
kind of sad.
Oh my god. This is depressing.
By the way, that red symbol, that's the symbol for tank busters. So whenever you see that,
Yeah, I know. That's why I use Blackest Night.
yeah, but you got to use Blackest Night before that.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I do. I do it before it hits.
Okay.
This is depressing. You gotta kill her.
You want to know what's even more depressing? You
What?
come in here in a trust with Alize, and she starts talking. That's depressing.
Rest in peace, girl. Look at the way she just faded away. That was fucking depressing.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was really depressing.
And seems like a bunch of these farmers didn't make it. That's not good.
Yeah, I didn't feel like moving, so I just used Blackest Night and stayed in the bed.
More! There's more! They're coming right for us!
Oh, they're coming right for us. Stand your ground, boys. Oh my Christ! They
Oh,
won't
they're
stop
coming right for me. They're coming right for me. They're coming for me.
Why are you running from me?
Because you aren't in between me and them. Now, why are you running from me?
Trying to. Oh, I guess they're not gonna pop up. I thought they would just pop up. Oh wow, there's just villagers running. Help! Help!
Yeah, that sounds like a smart thing to do. That's
like,
totally what I
do. You see dudes with magical superpowers coming by, saving you from the sin eaters. You're like, help us! What the fuck? That's a light warden?
That's a light warden.
And if you're strong enough to kill one of them, you become a stronger version of that?
Yes.
The fuck? The actual fuck? Guys, do we have to do this? Can we go? Guess we're doing this.
Yep. Bring Shadow, boy.
Mama, I don't want to bring shadows anymore. And I'm scared of the light.
Hey, you could have been a black mage. You chose this. There you go. That's how you use Black Knight. Okay, that means get away from us.
Looks like he was about to pee on us.
You've been hanging around your dog too much. Also, that's clearly a hand. Can't you see the thumbs? Help. All right, get away. Come help. Stack, 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 stack. Ouch. Uh-oh. I'm sorry.
What does that even do? It hurt though.
Fuck out. That's what it does. Okay, free the person who's chained up or they're gonna die. Okay, or just ignore me completely and just keep hitting the boss.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
You missed it, too late! Basically, that like locks somebody in chains and you have to free them before the cast finishes.
Oh, okay. Okay, now who becomes a warden? What do we do now? And I leveled up, thank God! If your white mage becomes a warden, dog, if your white mage became a warden,
you're boned.
I'd be afraid.
You'd be boned.
Afraid. I'd be boned. Not just me, we all be boned because a white mage become a warden, and they're a strong white mage too.
Dude, forget the forget the white mage part. I'm me.
Oh no, I think I'd be a little fine. It's okay. Okay, so how has no one got turned into a warden? What the fuck? I was expecting something.
We haven't finished the dungeon quite yet. You see that the warden's still there. They disappear when they're dead. It ain't dead yet. You ready?
Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm leaving duty now. Holy shit, okay then.
It's releasing its ether! Fall back! We cannot let it touch us! Quickly, my lord, we must withdraw!
That will not be necessary, Captain. Though I appreciate your concern. The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor. But now we have a way to contain that corruption. The blessing of light, and the hero who wields it now stands before you.
Guess who becomes the Light Warden?
No way. The Warrior of Light. I shall use my darkness to contain it, crawling in my skin.
I shall use my mastery of the light to contain it, and bend it to my will, crawling in my skin. Ooh, I'ma shut up, This is the good part.
Behold, the monster's power is broken, and the world, twisted by its touch, returns to its rightful form.
I'm a badass. I know. I'm a badass. And I didn't think why I split the sky like in the cinematic as the Dark Knight. Bam.
it's not done yet. It's not done yet. Just vibe with me for a minute. Just vibe with me.
Well, as soon as this computer is done loading it. 1 second.
It can't be.
It now begins for me.
What's happening?
It's so beautiful.
The sunless sea. The warrior of darkness has come.
Is that what I think it is?
The night sky. As it should be.
Who are you people? You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it
Oh,
were a
wow.
spring
Yeah, I'm
shower,
here,
and
y'all.
now
Don't
the
worry. I
sky?
got y'all. I'm here.
The legends are true.
I see why they want the Warrior of Darkness, because they miss nighttime skies. I get it. I get it.
My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you. You have vanquished the Light Warden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains. Even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion.
Win the thing!
Not only for the
Still win
first,
the
but
thing!
for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But, be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will. I swear, on my life, I will one day atone for that deed. But for the present, I beg you, stay and see this fight to its conclusion. Cast down the wardens and restore darkness to the first.
I'm gonna wait at the choice. Tell me when you caught up. Or if you got another phone call.
I can't believe one of the options is, it sounds like a glorious adventure.
I mean,
I get it seems I have no choice but to fight, you know, stoic and shit, or I would become the warrior you need, heroic and shit. The middle one sounds like it could be fun. It sounds like a glorious adventure. This could be fun. The first one is like your hero. The last one is like your stoic badass. Like, I guess it seems, but I have no choice but to fight. Like a stoic badass.
like a warrior or a soldier.
Yeah, and the first one is like your hero. I will become the warrior you need. But the middle one sounds like This sounds like it could be fun.
You're an adventurer. That's the choices that you have. Are you a
So
hero? Are you a warrior? Or are you an adventurer? Yeah.
I'm a hit. It sounds like a glorious adventure.
Dude, fucking say. Wait, are you sure you don't want to be like, it seems no choice but to fight because you're all dark knight and edgy and shit?
No. Despite all the edgy my class has, at the end of the day, I'm still an adventurer at my core, okay? Sounds like a glorious adventure to me. That's what I was going to pick.
All right, on the count of 3, all right?
All right.
1, 2, 3.
On behalf of the First, I offer you my deepest thanks.
I understand there is much at stake here, Exar, but why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
There are things which we can ill afford to lose. And I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them. Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll. Despite appearances, I am an old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failing, I'm afraid.
One which has served us well more often than not. Needless to say, we will continue to fight at your side until the last Sin-Eater is defeated.
Come then, my warriors of darkness. Let us gather the surviving villagers and make our way back to the Crystarium.
This is getting crazy. Let's click on the X art now.
How quickly you have justified my faith in you. So many lives saved, and the sky itself heralds your success. A single victory in a larger struggle, perhaps, but a momentous one nonetheless.
Warrior of Darkness.
Now, as for how we proceed from here, the village. You want to leave? Go ahead.
The villagers evacuated earlier have arrived safely in the Castrium. They seem to be accepting the situation for the moment. Most folks are far too distracted by the sky to worry about wounds or lost homes. They whisper and wonder if the Warrior of Darkness has come.
'Tis to be expected. You guys, I must ask a favor of you. Would you be so kind as to conceal your involvement in this endeavor for the time being? Seeing the light recede from Lakeland is a momentous occasion, and many will be swept up in a maelstrom of excitement and confusion. Should you come forth as the legendary warrior of darkness, I fear that no matter how good your intentions, such an appearance will throw the city into disarray. I find myself in agreement with the Exarch, although my concerns are more focused on Yulmore. It may be best if you maintain a low profile until we see how Vauthstein responds to all of this. Yeah, I've seen enough anime to recognize this. My thanks. Though we cannot freely celebrate your success, pray allow your heart to be buoyed. Yeah, it's buoyed. No, buoyant, buoyed, yeah. Buoyed by the joy of our citizens, a joy you surely brought into being.
So we're going a full isekai with this then, aren't we? Just the whole powerful character isekai into this world. They can make a huge difference. They're very, very powerful, but they have to hide who they are or whatever because they're so powerful and we don't know how the world will react to them. So we're going the full isekai route here. Got it.
I'm surprised you didn't come to that conclusion earlier. Yes, it's that time I got summoned to be the warrior of darkness in another world. Ah, and I must ask the same discretion of you, Captain. 'Tis my intention to share with our people the tale of a great warrior who stood in defiance of the Sin Eaters. This unnamed champion defeated the Light Warden and has since departed for parts unknown. Yes?
You wish, my lord. Your penchant for mystery is nothing new, and I will encourage folks to not question this either. Although I expect to be told the whole truth of it one day about all of you. All right, fair.
That settled, I shall return to Crystarium and make an address to the people. These explanations and adjustments will consume much of my time, so pray, take the opportunity to rest and recover from your exploits. And to think you'll not even need to shutter the windows to enjoy a dark and peaceful night's sleep.
I must stay behind and coordinate the evacuation of the remaining survivors. And I hesitate to ask after all you've done here today, but could I ask you to pass on a message on your way to the pendants? Please let Bragi know that we're bringing in a number of injured and that any restoratives in the markets need to be reserved for the infirmary.
Yeah, I got you. We should start making our way back to the Crystarium slowly. Mind you, it wouldn't do to arrive too soon after the Exarch. I'm staying behind as well. There's something I need to check on in Holminster. We already went through the village top to bottom, Alizé. We should all take the chance to rest, you included. I knew one of those eaters, and I can't rest. Not now. So please, I wish to be left alone for a while. That means you as well, warriors of darkness. I shall be cross if you try to follow me. I promise to find you after, when I feel myself again. Just you and me then, shall we? Yeah, that's understandable.
Okay, then. On to the next one. Hey, look, a hamster. You're riding a hamster.
This is a capybara.
That's a cute hamster you're riding.
Yeah, they are totally related to hamsters. And guinea pigs, yeah. They're like pretty... They're pretty much like just the big version of hamsters that like to swim. Well, the Crystarium seems relatively ordered.
One second.
Aw.
Okay, that's bad. I had to put on the correct glamour.
Well, the Crystarium seems relatively ordered, wouldn't you say? The Exarch's speech must have been reassuring to hear. On the contrary, there's something jubilant in the air. I have a feeling this night won't be quite as peaceful as our hooded friend predicted. Excuse me. I think I shall take a brief stroll around town before retiring to my quarters. Once you've discharged your duty to Bragi, I suggest you do the same. Sleep well, you guys. I hope untroubled dreams find you and Alizé both.
All right, 1 second now. 1 second. All right, let's continue.
Aye, what can I do for you? Looking to buy a lantern, like every other stumbling soul in the city? I see. Well, Captain Lina can rest assured that any potions I spot coming in will be set aside for the wounded. Hang on a moment. If you're carrying messages for the guard, does that mean you were there then? The battle at Holminster? A stalwart lad like you, well... Wait. Ah! 2 stalwart lads like you might want to pay a visit to the Wandering Stairs. Make themselves known. I'm sure Glennard can introduce you to some interesting opportunities. Sayela, more beer for table 2, and a couple of pints of mead for table 3 while you're at it. Coming right up.
Coming right up.
Oh, good. All right. I won't step on your toes. Sorry. We rushed off our feet this evening, sirs. Can I get you anything? Drinks are on the house. Broggy sent us over. Oh, that Broggy has a twisted sense of humor. To think he'd send you to me at a time like this. The first real night in near 100 years has folks riled up and then some. What's more, there's that eater business at Holminster Switch. They say a light warden was destroyed without a damn trace, and it was the Warrior of Darkness who did the deed.
Really must apologize for Glennar. He's been almost as rowdy as our customers, and that's no small feat. A lot of our regulars are bounty hunters, you see. They mostly go after eaters, and the rumor of the warrior's appearance was the spark to their kindling.
You know how the weak eaters are drawn to the strong ones, right? Aye. They swarm like angry bees around a queen. You need look no further than Holminster for proof of that. But attacks on that scale don't happen every day. Praise the blessed Shadow. No. The more common threats are the strays. No one knows why, but every now and again, an eater will leave the pack to prowl alone. Those are the ones you'll run into on the road if your luck is foul. They're a danger to everyone, so the Settlement Council puts bounties on their heads. And our bar here is a convenient place for hunters to gather and share information.
Seems a few of them were inspired by the warden slaying even more than most. These are the types who have their sights set on the absolute worst of the strays, a class of eaters that's been dubbed the Cardinal Virtues.
Cardinal
Virtues, yeah.
Like the church.
The virtue showed up out of nowhere about 3 summers ago, and when historians heard the descriptions given by survivors, well, apparently they share an appearance with the villains who caused the flood. And if that doesn't send a chill down your spine, they also report to be as tough as light wardens, not the kind of prey you can take down single-handed. Our virtue hunters had all but given up, but knowing the Warrior of Darkness is out there has lit a fire in their bellies. Just look at them. That human over there with the oversized sword is grandson. He's in it for revenge, wants to recruit a comrade in arms as tenacious as he is. The Mr. Aladdin Lee recruit, don't be fooled by those dewy cheeks. He's as hard a hunter as they come. He just lost a partner and seems to be on the lookout for a new one. That's how you pronounce that name? Sarig?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Sarig? I'm going with Sarig. Word is he seeks an expert in magecraft to help fight the virtue he's after. Last we have, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this correctly. Last we have,
Jihad or Giat, whatever.
I said Jihad.
No, you said Jihad. You said it right. I heard you. You said it right.
Oh, thank God. Okay, last we have Jihad, Dwarf, and Drunken both wanted to join forces with a healer, and only a healer. Something about needing a mender's wisdom. I've seen my share of competent veterans, and you have that look about you. Maybe you could introduce yourself to one of those one of our hunters. Who knows? Together, you might even collect the bounty on a cardinal virtue.
Now there's a grand idea. Imagine the prestige my bar would earn if we boasted the patronage of a successful virtue hunter. You have gained access to Roll Quest. A separate quest line and story is now available for tank, physical DPS, magical range DPS, and healer roles. In order to reach the final stages of the Shadowbringers main scenario, you must complete at least one role quest line. Speak with a virtue hunter at the Wandering Stairs to accept a quest offer.
Oh wow, so I have to do at least one to complete the Shadowbringers main scenario, at least.
Yes. They kind of kick ass. I would recommend doing all of them.
Well, I'm going to.
Well, not today, obviously. We got to make some progress today, and I know the part when it's like, okay, we're gonna have to stop and like do all the role quests, but that isn't right now.
No, I'm saying after we're done, doing our thing, we're offline, then I'll probably just do a few of them on the side. All right.
Okay.
First thing, Warrior of Darkness. Oh, gotta go this way. Welcome back, sir. I wonder if anyone can sleep with the city in such an uproar, but will you be retiring to your quarters?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a nappy poo.
Yes. Very good. In light of the present situation, I've had illumination prepared for all our rooms. No need to rush the markets for lanterns or candles. Have a pleasant rest, good sir. Look at that night sky.
We did that.
Yes, we did.
So it's your lot's turn to be the warriors of
Yo, I know you
darkness,
there,
is it?
Ghost Pal.
It's funny how things work out.
Been watching, have you?
1, 2, 3.
Well, I did warn you. I followed you to Yulmore and then on to Armarang, and I was there when you slew the Light Warden. Those white-haired twins who were with you. I remember them from our battle in the Source. Are they your friends then? Through thick and thin? Aye. Then I suggest you keep them close. It's when you charge ahead trying to save someone else that you end up losing those you love. Not that you need telling, I'll bet you've lost plenty. But I wonder, what will it cost you this time? I don't remember when it was that I learned regret wasn't worth the bother. You get numb to it all over the years. The lost comrades, the broken promises, the abandoned principles. Just more nagging burdens to ignore.
So this is what the light was hiding. He's here. I must go to him.
Meanwhile, inside an Imperial Magitech facility in the Source.
Intruders! Fan out and find them!
Out of my way!
Stay your weapon. We are not your enemy. When the alarm sounded, I wondered what we had done to betray our presence. But I see now we are not the only intruders. Sir Estinian, I presume. The dragoon who plucked the warrior of light from the jaws of death? Your armor is most distinct.
Much as yours once was. But even without it, I see a former legator still has eyes and ears in unexpected places. Van Baelsar in the flesh. Though I understand you prefer Shadowhunter.
You are in contact with the Scions, I take it.
Through no choice of my own, they tracked me down and conscripted me to their cause. I swear their receptionist was trained as a spy. Not that anyone can escape that Baldessian woman once she has caught the scent of your ether.
If they have resorted to using freelancers, I must assume their attempts to wake the afflicted have failed. And what of their champion?
Away on another business. Thus, it has fallen to me to root out any trace of the Empire's new weapon.
If it is Black Rose you seek, you are too late. My people have already completed your mission here. Yet this is but one factory among many. When they caught wind of our efforts, they built additional facilities to ensure production continues unabated. There will be no one left in the lands they conquer. No citizens to conscript. No skills to exploit. Nothing the Empire needs. And they will call it victory.
What exactly does this Black Rose do?
The gas is described as a poison, but its actual effect is more arcane in nature. It was created to disrupt the ether in living beings, to bring the flow of their life energies to a standstill. Inhaling even the tiniest amount will cause all bodily functions to cease, much as a potent venom will stop a man's heart. Released over a city, Black Rose could conceivably kill every inhabitant, and all without damaging a single structure.
Search every corner! Rouse the barracks if you have to! I want this facility secured!
I have more questions, but now is not the time.
Sir Estinian, I have an offer for you, but I will make it only once. Since it would seem we seek the same answers, you are welcome to join us.
Ha! From what I hear, you need all the help you can get. In case you don't know, Varys himself confessed that your empire was a creation of the Ascians.
I am aware of what his Radiance said at the parley. Thus I would return to the capital, that I might behold the truth of this corruption with my own eyes. My path leads to Garlemald.
Man, what a good nap, huh?
Not done yet. Cinematic's still going.
So yeah, good nap, right?
My, what a great nap.
I know, right? I'm not sleepy at all anymore.
Jesus Christ.
An unwelcome guest.
Oh, that's right. Gotta talk to him. Begging your pardon, sir, but do you perchance intend to head outside? If so, I would strongly advise you not stray too far from the castrum. Word has it that Elmore has dispatched its military to Lakeland. Given the timing, one can only assume they do not welcome the return of night. Even now, the Exarch is in the ocular, deliberating a response. You have a beautiful day, and we hope to see your money back here soon.
Money? We get this in comp.
What I mean is the reputation of knowing that you're here, sir. That's my money. Yes.
He doesn't know who we are.
I can tell based off of that sword he has, he's a badass. I mean, it's all glowing with magical effects to it. Well, I can tell he's a badass.
But it doesn't always glow. He
It
never,
is right
he
now,
never
though,
fixed his
sir.
glamour plate. So he has to manually re-glamour the sword every time he changes the dark
Well, it's right
side.
here, sir. Don't be a hater.
You okay?
Hating is bad, McCoy. Okay, where are we going to?
The Crystal Tower. I'm sorry, the Ocular.
What am I clicking on? Here,
Dude.
What?
The docile gate. Or just walk over to me.
No, thank you. Walking is for normal people.
Why did you walk all the way to the main Aetheryte? There was an Aetheryte right outside the inn.
All right, sir, you can't just keep questioning me like this, okay? Now click on the man. Click on the unimportant guard who doesn't matter.
All right, shut up. Let us in. I'm not even going to read your text.
You have come at a good time. As you may have heard, we have something of a quandary on our hands. Laxon Loft, here in Lakeland. Yulmore has sent one of its airships. They have questions for us concerning the death of the Light Warden. Their emissary makes his way here even as we speak.
I suppose the sky does rather give the game away.
Indeed. 'Twas inevitable they would come knocking. The only question was how soon.
My lord, I am come with the Yulmoran emissary. May I show him in?
A moment, Captain, if you would. Everyone, gather round. I do not wish to show our hand prematurely. Forgive me this liberty. Vanish. Enter. Well, well. The commander of the Yulmoran army himself. To what do I owe the honor, General Ranjit?
The Light Warden is dead, Exarch. Were your people responsible?
You are clearly in some haste, my lord. But before I address your question, you must allow me one of my own. What is Yulmore's interest in this?
His Benevolence, Lord Vauthstein, is gravely concerned that the actions of an ignorant few may jeopardize relations between man and Sin Eater. Should it transpire that the Crystarium is guilty of abetting the villains responsible for this outrage, my lord has decreed that it suffer the same retribution.
I see. Since you have been so candid, I too shall speak my mind. Regardless of who is responsible, the Crystarium rejoices in the Light Warden's death and welcomes the return of the night sky. If Yulmore considers this tantamount to aiding those you term villains, then by all means, carry out your retribution. Know, however, that even should every innocent soul in the Crystarium perish, nothing can stop that which has been set in motion.
Folly. The death of one or 1,000,000 Sin Eaters changes nothing. The world is dead, and writhe as we might, like maggots in its rotting course, it will not be reborn. Only by my master's grace may we live out our days in peace. But I waste my breath. You have made your stance clear. I shall relay your words to Lord Vauthstein. In the meantime, you would do well to counsel any here who have done more than merely rejoice in recent events, to throw themselves upon Yulmore's mercy, promptly. One last matter. We are searching for a young artist and his assistant. Know you of whom I speak?
An artist and his assistant, no. I cannot say I do.
What a pity. Should they reveal themselves to you, I bid you hand them over at once. My master is most eager to see them again.
Okay, so that's the hymn of Yulmore. Got it.
Am I imagining things, or did he just stare straight at us?
I fear he did. The General is not a man to be trifled with. He is a warrior of fearsome repute who has led Yulmore's army since before Vauthstein's time, when the nation still spearheaded the fight against the Sin Eaters. One does not command the world's mightiest army, and for so long, without possessing exceptional instincts.
If Yulmore chose to send such an individual, we must assume this talk of retribution is more than an idle threat. While we are grateful for your support, my lord, we cannot in good conscience put your people in harm's way.
'Tis noble of you to say, Master Alphinaud, but my people have been in harm's way since long before you arrived. Yulmore has ever yearned to rule over what remains of the world. Even should we surrender the Warrior of Darkness to them, they would find some other pretext upon which to invade. The people of the Crystarium know this only too well, which is why, when the time comes, I am certain they will fight to the last man. If truth be told, I would not have been surprised had Ranjit declared war here and now.
He may have reason to delay. According to reports, the Yulmoran forces at Laxan Loft were observed taking a prisoner. A young woman believed to be none other than the Oracle of Light, Minfilia.
Oh shit.
It may be that General Ranjit wishes to convey her to Yulmore before commencing hostilities. Having mentored generations of Minfilias, it would not surprise me if he had made her capture his chief concern.
Oh shit! No fucking way. That's it. We need to get our armies together. We need to go. We need to go now.
Yeah, I'm away at the choice.
We need to declare war.
You're a little bit behind me. I'm away at the choice.
Wait a minute. Why is there not a choice for we gotta gather up all of our armies and just declare war and attack them?
Boy, we are the armies.
Why have we not found a way to clone ourselves and create an army of us?
I literally did that. Welcome to Shadowbringers.
Well, let's make more. Come on. Come on, let's make more of us.
Well, you get on the phone, you call Joey or Hiromi or Sean or whoever the fuck you know to introduce them and let them know that Final Fantasy XIV has a free trial up to and including Stormblood, the critically acclaimed Heavensward expansion, and A Realm Reborn with no restrictions on playtime, and you clone yourself another Warrior of Light / Darkness.
We have to create a website and be like, everyone come in, be the Warriors of Light and / Darkness. We need an army on this game to help save a woman by the name of Minfilia, okay? We need at least 350 million people to sign up, okay? Let's do this. Let's get this going.
We need the American population to play Final Fantasy XIV.
Especially their children.
Of course, they're the future.
Old, the young, old, our parents.
Let's not be hasty.
No, them too. Everyone.
I don't know. Could you really field all of the questions your mom would have?
And I'd be like, be quiet. We got a woman to save. Come on.
No!
And I'll get my soon-to-be wife in on here. Let's do this, baby. We gotta save this lady.
I thought of something horrible to say. It's not revealing.
What?
Would she ask if Delamud really fell? Would she ask if the moon falling was real?
Oh my God! I just thought of it now too.
Was the moon landing in Eorzea real?
She doesn't believe it's real, so she'd be asking the same thing. Doesn't matter, everyone.
How could the moon fall with the technology?
It's an easy explanation. Just say magic. It's easy that way. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna click on the choice. Wait, is this the Minfilia? Let me see. I gotta know.
1, 2, 3.
Of course. How remiss of me. I had intended to speak to you of Minfilia. There is, however, much to say, and precious little time in which to say it. I think it best that you seek out Maren at the Cabinet of Curiosity. He'll be able to enlighten you. Alphinaud, Alizé, would you care to accompany your friend? You doubtless have insights of your own to offer on the matter.
All right, though I'm still not sure I understand it all myself.
In the meantime, I will set about making provisions for war.
War. All right, be right back. I'm gonna go hit the latrine. Keep the people entertained.
Okay, go pee-pee.
Talk about One Piece or something lame like that.
Man, he doesn't know what he's talking about. One Piece is some good shit. One Piece is great. He loves One Piece. He just doesn't like the artwork. That's all it is. That's all it is. Man, this game is really fun though. I've been having a lot of fun playing this, especially now that I'm in freaking Shadowbringers. Okay. Oh, look, my shitty setup. It's taking so long to load. Come on. I've been waiting. Come out. Finally, done. Okay, an unwelcome guest. So, looks like we're going to the Cabinet of Curiosity right up there. Okay, and teleport over there. But don't listen to him, y'all. If there's anyone watching, he loves One Piece. He just doesn't know it yet. Okay. Oh, it's back here. And an unwelcome guest down here. Maybe I'm up. Yeah, I'm upstairs. Okay, I'm just waiting for him down in the library. My God. This place got a lot of books in it. I wonder, if I get close enough, can I click on someone? Ouch. No, no. Why would you? In the library, can't click on a single quest. I'll come back to this one later. What is... Okay. Man, what's taking them so long? Akro giving birth to a baby in there or something? Matter of fact, I think I need to catch up on some One Piece, actually. Is he back yet? Come on! Come on, you there? Hello? You know what? Let me see if I can. Do I have to be in an inn? Let me see about my glamour plate. Am I? It looks like I'm going to take care of that in the inn later. What is taking him so long? Okay, maybe I'll just go do some fates. There's a quest down here I could pick up, actually. Man, I gotta stop being a broke and get my stuff together so I can upgrade this thing. Come on. Okay. Where's that quest? Try to pick up this quest. Alright, let's see what this entails. Can't say I've chatted with you before. Think I'd remember if I had seen your fair share of fighting, have you? I am a tank. Anywhere besides, Rest assured I have no secret designs. Named Grayson, bounty hunter by trade, mostly in sin eaters. When I first laid eyes on you, I had a feeling you were a tough bastard, the sort that must get mistaken for that warrior of darkness folks been talking about recently. That's right. Easy killer. I couldn't care less who you are or what you've done. The only thing I'm looking... Ooh, wait. The only thing I'm looking for these days is a like-minded partner, someone willing to join me in the hunt for the biggest prize this side of Norgrent or whatever. Prize? You had me at prize, good sir. Okay, he's gonna begin to tell me stuff.
Are you streaming on your end too?
No. Heh. Thought he'd grab your attention. Duskin the fiend I'm after, one of the so-called cardinals of virtues, as folks won't call to them. Former warriors of light that esteemed heroes who saved the realm a century ago. Dear old Brandon was one of them, I'm told. Stop me if you heard all this before. Anyway, like his comrades, Brandon died in the process, only to return reluctantly recently as a sin eater. The better to torment we few who survived their mercy. Needless to say, I am aimed to put an end to all that. You've heard the pitch, so what's the answer? You interested in hunting Vauthstein with me? Yeah, sure, I'll help you. Not a whit of hesitation. I like you, sinner. Nevertheless, I'll need you to humor me and prove you're the dad I think you are, for my sake as well as yours. I've heard reports of stray eaters drifting closer to Castro. Come with me and put my mind at ease. Alright. Now, I'm going to port over to the main storyline quest.
Yes, the Cabinet of Curiosity. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask, how'd you like the dungeon? Like the whole thing.
Oh, it's fucking fantastic. It was fucking fantastic. The environment, everything was fucking fantastic. No complaints.
Do you like the new boss music?
Oh, the boss music was amazing. Boss music was amazing.
Good, because you're gonna be hearing a lot of it. Well, assuming you get the time to actually come do the stuff. Up. Wrong way.
Oh shit, that's right. This way. It was this way. I'm sorry. I keep getting distracted by your outfit. It looks so fucking good on your white mage.
Yes. If you're after books pertaining to the Warrior of Darkness, I'm afraid most are out on loan at present. They are experiencing quite a surge in popularity. Oh, you wish to learn about the Oracle of Light? Then it would be my pleasure to assist. After I finished off a few outstanding tasks, that is. While I attend to them, perhaps you could fetch me a book. Illustrated Tale of the Oracle of Light, it's called. Though it's intended for younger readers, it provides an excellent summary of the subject matter, and the artwork is quite lovely besides. I would not hesitate to recommend it to anyone with an interest in learning about Minfilia. But you must see for yourself. The book should be located on the level below. Should, I say. While there is a place for everything here, not everything is always in its place, despite my best efforts. In short, if the book is not where it should be, it will almost certainly be somewhere it shouldn't. So, good luck!
Yeah, people don't like to put shit back. I get it.
That's how every messy room gets messy. And we both got some experience with that. Up! There's one up here.
Yeah.
There's one. I saw the sparkles.
I remember I dropped M&M on the ground the other day, and it's still sitting in front of the chair. I still haven't gotten it off the floor.
The book does not appear to be here. So, well, you know what they say, 3-day rule.
Over here. It's just staring at me on the ground in front of the chair next to me.
The book does not appear to be here. So you're just gonna not eat it?
I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Yay, we found it.
Yay, we did it, yay.
We're helping him.
Casual reminder that C-Lab 2021, specifically that episode, was released while I was a junior in high school.
I was a kid.
Yep.
Have you found the book?
Yeah.
Yes, this is the one. I hoped it wasn't too difficult to track down. I'm happy to say I finished with all my pressing tasks. If you want to call your friends over, we can begin learning at once.
And now he gets serious.
I kind of hoped you'd forgotten that. Without further ado, then.
It began 100 years ago, when the flood of light threatened to swallow Norvrant. Just as all seemed lost, a savior appeared who halted the all-consuming radiance. A maiden with golden hair spun and eyes of clearest sapphire. Naught was known about her save that her name was Minfilia, and for delivering the realm, she came to be revered as the Oracle of Light. After stopping the flood, the mysterious maiden vanished without a trace. But 15 years later, her name would unexpectedly reappear in the annals of history. When Sin Eaters laid
this artwork, this artwork goes crazy. Wow, this is a storybook for kids I would read if I had one. Oh my God, this looks amazing. This looks both horrifying and beautiful all at the same time.
Oh yeah,
Good
framing
God,
like the precious little caricature of Minfilia with the horrors of the light, while also haloing her in light, but also keeping separate the pure light of her with the twisted light of the Sin Eaters. Outstanding composition. Outstanding.
This looks like you could take this picture, put it on a canvas, and put it in an art museum.
Yeah. I'd learn about the history about the making of this type of thing. Yeah.
I'm sorry. You can keep reading. I got distracted because this looks amazing. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and just 1 second.
Well, remember to hit scroll lock, then print screen.
What do you mean? I just hit print screen.
If you hit scroll lock, the one next to print screen, it'll hide the text.
Oh, 1 second. Let me do that. You said scroll lock. And then... All right, I did it. Oh my God, that looking at I had to take a picture. You can continue. I'm sorry. I love good artwork when I see it. Continue, my bad, continue.
There's nothing wrong with being excited about learning.
When the Sin Eaters laid ruin to the kingdom of Urbert, a young girl was discovered who was immune to the creature's blighted touch. One with hair spun of gold and eyes of clearest sapphire. She was hailed as the Oracle Reborn, and came to likewise be called Minfilia. Enlisting the Yulmoran army, this Minfilia fought and vanquished countless Sin Eaters. Alas.
Oh my God, this game. This freaking game. Why do you keep making me take pictures? 1 second. 1 second, I have to. Okay, you can continue. Damn it, game. Stop making me take pictures.
We also have multiple collections of art books at our disposal here.
Continue now. Please continue.
Okay. Alas, like so many other soldiers, she eventually met her end in this battle. Yet, with her dying breath, she whispered unto her grieving comrades, Minfilia will return. And true to her words, some years later, another young girl was discovered who possessed the self-same eyes, the self-same hair, and those self-same powers. She too took the name Minfilia. She too fought Sin Eaters as a soldier of Yulmore, and she too fell in battle. Many more were to follow in her footsteps, and so the cycle continues to this day. And that concludes the tale.
By their valor and sacrifice, these women have served Norbert on numerous occasions. Were it not for them, we might never have learned of the Light Wardens and their nature.
They sound like formidable warriors.
Some, perhaps. The truth is rather less simple. Though the Oraclers are born with certain common traits, she does not inherit the memories or the knowledge of her previous incarnations. All of the Minfilias thus far were discovered as ordinary girls, unversed in the ways of war and ignorant of the power they harbored. While some embraced their fate and devoted themselves to training, others did not. But all were made to face Sin Eaters, and all died to keep our hopes alive.
What can you tell us of the current Minfilia?
She was found by the Yulmoran army some 10 years ago and taken into their care. Or rather, their custody. She was a prisoner in all but name. For by that time, under Lord Vauthstein's rule, Yulmore had already abandoned resistance in favor of decadence. Minfilia was an uncomfortable reminder of the war they no longer wished to fight, a potential threat to the peace, and so they kept her under lock and key.
So we're just gonna kill him, right?
For a long while, we heard nothing more of her. We couldn't even be certain she was alive, save that it was in the Yulmoran's best interest for her to remain under their control. But then, 3 years ago, a gallant soul stole into the city and rescued her from their clutches, just like a hero from the tales.
1 second, don't keep reading. 1 second, just 1 second. Stay there, 1 second.
Okay, I'll stay here. Man, this dude sure is popular, getting all these phone calls. I like doing the voices. Maybe he's finally going to eat that M&M. Anyhoozle, what we've learned thus far. Source, well, Minfilia had a rough life. And then Minfilia had a rough life. And then Minfilia had a rough life. And then Minfilia had a rough life. A century of Minfilias having rough lives. That's tough. But no, there's no but. That's just tough. Like, Christ sakes. Imagine being a random kid. And then it's like, hey, you got blonde hair and blue eyes. You gotta go to fight these horrid monsters that are destroying everything just because you look like, you know, should I say that? Ah, fuck it. Just because you look like Hitler's princess. Hey, welcome back.
Jesus Christ. Hitler's princess? What the fuck did I walk into?
Well, all the Minfilias had blue hair and blonde eyes, and then like, oh, it's the girl with blue hair and blonde eyes. We must recruit her to lead our armies.
I think blonde hair and blue eyes was just, you know, Hitler's waifu.
You know, maybe.
Yeah.
He was a huge honking dork who couldn't even get into art school.
Yeah. Yeah, and he could definitely not make art as good as the one we just got done from reading that book just now, so, yeah.
Actually, yeah, you're right. He was failed because of his composition and his lack of attention to like not anatomy, but architecture, because he used to do like landscapes of like buildings and stuff, but like all the pictures he did were like actually really flat, and they didn't like, you know, remember when you were a kid and you drew a cube and it's like you drew the square and then you drew the diagonal lines and stuff? Yeah, apparently he sucked at that. So he went into politics.
And we all know how that turned out.
He was just as good at politics as he was at art.
Exactly. A total shitbag.
A total shitbag.
Total shit.
But I guess he had the right energy because he kept winning until he lost.
Because he kept fucking up until near the end. He got too eager near the end. And he lost because he was a total dumbass who chose to fight Russian people in Russia in the cold without proper supplies.
And in winter too?
Along with a number of other things.
Russia in the winter, that's Hitler brained, all right. That sounds like something that guy would do. Yep, makes sense. Seems legit. Oh, you're a total retard. That's why you would invade Russia in the winter. All right.
I don't know what's dumber. Hitler doing what he did to Russia. I don't know what's dumber. Hitler doing what he did to the Russians during winter time and challenging them, or when the Japanese decided to, attack Pearl Harbor and expected nothing to come of it.
You know what's weird?
What?
Despite his hilarious failings, the Japanese attack would have been legit if our boats were there. But like, most of our forces were like out on sea on patrol, and so like they got a couple of ships and they just pissed off the nation. Like if they had if the ships were all in the shipyard, and when they hit, we wouldn't have been able to join the war in Pacific. But they didn't, so we did, and the rest is history. They kissed the sun, and we got badass anime and video games. A fair trade.
Jesus Christ! They kissed the sun, and we got anime and video games.
Hey, Japan. We love you. We forgive you. Thank you for Final Fantasy.
Thank you for this wonderful game.
Thank you, Japan.
I'm trying to learn some Japanese right now so I can watch my anime without the subtitles on it.
Maybe we should do that as a stream too, just Japanese lessons.
That'd actually be good. People can watch me be a total dumbass as I get certain things right and certain things wrong.
Oh, because you'd be a sprout in learning Japanese too. I'd have to explain hiragana, katakana, kaji, and rumaji to you.
Yeah, all of that.
A, I, U, E, O, Ta, Ti. Wait, Kaki, Kukeko. Yeah, no.
Bing bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, P, well, they will be bang. I remember the Rugrat.
Basically, if we had done this earlier, you would have had a much easier time reading things in Stormblood.
Probably, yeah.
Yep.
All right, continue reading.
Indeed. Well, I believe we now have a good grasp on Minfilia's tale. Thank you for your time, Morin. Might I trouble you for a word, you guys? Outside?
Okay, we're coming.
By your leave. Zoom! As you have already surmised, the gallant soul who rescued Minfilia was none other than our own dear Thancred. What a fucking G. What a fucking G.
It doesn't matter who hit. It doesn't matter where he's at. Thancred is always going to be Thancred. A fucking badass.
They have since been wandering the land together, never remaining in one place for long, which is why we have not yet had a chance to meet them. We know that Minfilia journeyed here as Heidelin's emissary to halt the flood of light. It can only be her that the people of the first witnessed 100 years ago, the original Oracle of Light. While there's plainly some connection between the women we knew and their namesakes, the fact that these girls do not share her memories must mean that they are not the same person. Thancred has to understand that. I have no doubt that he understands. The question is how he feels. Regardless, the Thancred we know would not forsake his charge. You're fucking right he won't. If she has been captured, we may be certain he will not stand idly by. There you go again. Talking in your roundabout way. If you think we should rescue Minfilia, just spit it out. It just so happens I agree with you. It's quite clear that this Minfilia possesses Heidelin's blessing. And it wouldn't hurt to have a second such individual on our side. Third and such individual at our side. Right, you guys?
Put shiz on my nizzles.
That choice.
Quite. One generally been enough, but fine. You know, I'm gonna go with the second one. That's me. That's me. That's me perfectly.
All right.
One's generally been enough, but fine.
If you say so.
I'm gonna go with that one. That fits me. Like, one's generally been enough, but you know, I'm cool with the second guy right here, Akira over here, but a third, I guess.
I see you've made up your minds. Exarch, what brings you here? A report and a proposal. First, the report. Our scouts have confirmed that the Yulmoran forces at Laxenloft do indeed have Minfilia in their custody. For the present, they are holding her there, and we can be certain they will move her to Yulmor ere long. Should that happen, we may be forced to give her up as lost. So, if we mean to act, we should do so accordingly. Which brings me to my proposal. I ask that you entrust this undertaking to us. the people of the Crystarium. Well, all right. Get your balls up. Get your crystal balls up.
They probably are crystals now.
Oh, that suck. Oh, that suck a lot.
Or at least one of them. Because half of his body is crystal.
Strength, you may well succeed.
My bad, I'll shut up.
But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary. Twas not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Norvrand. Unlike you, we cannot contend with the Light Wardens, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you. My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmore a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit. To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war. Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Yulmore. Some would even call it suicide. And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years. Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
My lord, you already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Norvrand deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Yulmore's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions. The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do, we will.
Aye, we can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for? We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost, but even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not. We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Yulmoran bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Base Cassard.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
It appears we have a consensus. Let it be known
that the Yulmoran host at Laxon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more. So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmor's ultimatum.
Hear, hear!
Hear, hear!
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
And there you have it. If Yulmor wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure. At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air. Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Very good. See to your preparations.
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
It looks like the whole city's getting ready for war.
Okay. Based on how much, based on like your answer, I would like to do either 3 or 9 quests. How much time do you have before curfew?
I don't have a curfew, good sir, but I don't have, I'll be honest, I got probably maybe 30 minutes left or whatever before we have to end the stream. I'm not getting off, but I'm going to be getting off Discord. I'll still be online.
Okay, so let's do 3 more quests, all right?
All right, come on.
So, you will be joining the Guard. However highly the Exile thinks of you, you will receive no special treatment from me. Is that clear? Okay, pretty lady. Where's your salute, soldier?
Oh, you get the little salute. Better. More spiritual than the Exiles. Feeble attempt, certainly. Now, first things first, you'll need uniforms. Go to the crystalline mean and report to Catelys. She will see you measured and fitted.
And we're going to
the Amaro launch.
Oh, hit crystal is mean, damn.
Yeah, either work.
Oh, darn, I hit the Amano launch.
The Amano launch is above the crystalline mean. So just come back or run back, whatever you prefer. I'll be standing in front of Catelys. Stand tall, my friend. Oh, you're here.
Yep.
And that there is the last of them. Your friends are being measured as we speak. Right this way. We'll see to it you look your dashing best for your first outing. Dude, why is even the city music card? Why?
Because this game knows how to do shit right.
Has harmonies and choruses. Done, are you? Let's have a look at those numbers. I see. How goes it? Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand that's a ready fit. But we do have a few that are fairly close. We should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments. Very well. See to it. And have the uniforms delivered directly to the field. I shall take this opportunity to brief you on the mission. Okay.
Okay, we're going with the full actual map here. Got it. Okay, gang, continue.
As mentioned, we will deploy the Amaro to scatter dream powder from the air. Once the powder takes effect, an elite unit will storm the fortress to rescue the Oracle. Her safe liberation is our sole objective. Engagement is to be avoided whenever possible. I assume we are to be part of said unit? Correct. The unit will be divided into two contingents, one deploying from Fort Job and the other from the Ostal Imperative. You and Alphinaud will join the former. The Warriors of Darkness, meanwhile, will join the latter with me. Alright. Before you proceed to your positions, you are to report to Chesamil at... Good job at that word, alright, good fucking job. That gave me to stop. Before you proceed to your positions, you are to report to Chesamil at Splagerix. She will issue you with a serum to ward off the effects of dream powder. We shall be on our way then. Take care, my friend. We will see you in the field. It's quite far to the Imperative, so you may have to make use of an Amaro from the Rookery. After you have collected the serum, of course. Yeah. The main thing will be a good point.
You can either jump down or just teleport to the main Aetherite in the Crystarium. The one in the middle. This way. Turn around.
Yes, sweetie, is there something you need?
Oh, wait. You haven't done anything in a while. Get to reading.
Oh, yes, sweetie. Is there something you need? Oh, one of the guard. Come for your drum, are you? Here you go. A dose of this will keep you firmly in the waking world while your enemies are off in dreamland. Now, if this is your first time, I should warn you. It's bitter as sin. Princess Kiss, they call it. But if you ask me, it should be Conrad's Kiss. Hee hee.
Crone.
Whatever, Sonny. Jets aside, the stuff really is foul. Most people gag like there's no tomorrow. But if you don't drain every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to Dreamland yourself. So I must ask you to drink it here now while I watch. Come on, give the old crony a kiss. Hee hee.
Well done, sweetie. I'm proud of you. Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd even say you enjoyed it. Now you don't. Now you needn't fear falling asleep on the battlefield. Just have care you don't lose any limbs out there, alright? They don't tend to grow back.
You know how to drink it, right?
I forgot for a second. I clicked on it and I drank it.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Well?
Yes, what do you require of me?
A birdie.
An Amaral to take you to the what?
Imperative.
What?
Imperative.
Yeah, imperative. Yeah. As much as I would like to oblige, all our mounts are reserved for the coming operation. I feel you will have to go by foot. But wait, there might be another way, assuming you are willing to lend a hand. Ooh, I get an Aether card on this one.
Yeah, I knew you'd like that.
I was about to deliver an Amaral to the receipts round, one of the locations whence the beast will fly for the operation. The tower lies along the route to the Imperative. If near enough is good enough for you, you may make the delivery in my stead. Very good. I shall ready the armor for departure at once. British round is to the north and west. You can take the road or you can fly. It is up to you. Upon arriving, make yourself known to the sentry, and she will give you further instructions. If you should become separated from the armor, worry not. The beasts are trained to return to the rookery. That is all. Go well. Oh, look at this. Oh, I can fly again. I can fly. I can fly.
You fly, yes.
Oh my god. I'm flying.
And it's not so bright. You got the night sky with stars shining. Nice,
Funny
right?
how funny how overwhelming light can make you miss small, simple pleasures like, you know, the night sky.
Yeah, like all those itty bitty lights.
Exactly, in the complete darkness of the universe.
Huh. You know,
this is a place right here. Ooh, Aether Current. Which I can't do while mounted. Are we allowed to get off mount here?
I suppose.
Where are you at?
I was just
Where
checking
you
something
going?
out.
It's over here.
I'm coming back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're delivering that Amaro to us? I'm afraid there's been a change of plans. We already have all the beasts we require here. Instead, this one is to go to the Imperial.
Damn, I gotta go back.
Please
I gotta go back.
Handler, please see it to the handler on duty.
1 second, I gotta go back.
You. If you encounter trouble,
1 second.
Return here, and I'll set you over rightwise. You can just pick up
1
another.
second.
You can pick up a new one here.
Oh. Oh, you should have just said that. How do I pick up a new one?
Talk to this guy.
It's not working.
Oh, wow. Oh, well. Guess you gotta go back. You know, it's true that.
Okay,
Come on.
Matter of fact.
You big baby.
Well, you're gonna...
All because of your need for every current.
Wait, is that an Aether Current? Oh, no, that isn't an Aether. I thought I saw an Aether Current in the distance.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, no, I did it.
You bitch.
In hindsight, I probably should have turned it in first.
Yeah. Now you gotta fly back.
Okay, what do I do now? I gave him. What do I do now?
You fly to the other place. Don't you see the mount? The map?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it. Say, I don't believe I know you. Did you join the Guard recently? Huh, so that is the way of it. Well, you managed to arrive. That's all that matters in the end. I bid you welcome to Hostel Imperative, one of our key strongholds in Lakeland. The first thing you'll want to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout across the way.
So it seems that rather than the Amaro delivering you, you delivered the Amaro. I'll not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. In readiness for the operation, the Amaro will need to be treated with the same serum as us. As you well know, however, it is not pleasant. In order to coax them into taking it, we have sprinkled it on their fodder. All that remains is to feed it to them, a task I'm sure you will enjoy. Fetch the fodder from the Amaro launch and see to 4 of the beast. Dismissed.
Wow, she really is serious about not treating us like we're special, even though we are.
Well, it was our idea to hide the truth. Can't really blame her. Wait, no, it wasn't. It was the fucking Exarch's idea.
Yep. He's the one that wanted to go full isekai with this.
Just like my Kugane animes. Are you lost? Or are you just running to the Aetheryte?
I had to attune to the Aetheryte.
Understandable.
I'm coming over now. You. All right, all the chickens have been fed.
The Amaro are fed? Good. The rest have already been dosed, so we will need not fear any of our mounts succumbing to the dream powder. All units have now entered the final stages of their preparations. The time is nigh. Make ready and await deployment atop the main watchtower. I will send your uniform along as soon as it arrives. That is all. May night smile upon us. Do I really want to go in as samurai? Up. Follow me. It's the long way up.
Okay. Jesus Christ, these stairs.
I said it was the long way up.
Are we there yet?
No.
Wait a minute. I wonder. No. Another time.
It is a nice view. You can even see the lake that gives Lakeland its name.
Oh, this is a duty.
Yeah. Are you sure you want to go as the job you are?
Yeah, I'm sticking to it. Wait a minute. Can you answer me this? Is there anything specific to the Dark Knight that'll be in here?
I don't believe so, but I'm not 100% sure because I went in as samurai the last time. Like, we are almost like, you remember the first time I told you about Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
This is where I was. It is one of the only recordings that survived, like when you and me had like the long ass conversation about, like, what were we talking about? Anime. Like, this were the quest I was on. This one and the one right after it.
All right, I'm gonna leave party then. I'm gonna just go in as Dark Knight. Screw it.
Yeah, Sam is Sam. Sam I am. The operation is about to commence. Stand ready.
Okay, some of my gear will be glamored. Got it.
Of course. You're gonna arrive in uniform, soldier.
Oh, I'm only 5 points above the required geared level. Item level 400. This is 395 item level. Damn.
Keep moving.
That's a lot of pink.
What now?
The Crystarium at a guess. Desperate fools. It'll take more than a handful of overgrown lizards to ground us.
Sound the alarm!
You like the fit?
Captain, the powder has taken effect.
Ooh.
It
Right
is
here, let me
time.
see the headset
Let us
on
free the
me.
Oracle from their
Ooh, you
clutches.
know what? It looks good actually. Doesn't scream Dark Knight, but it looks good on me at least.
You know what's a weird coincidence? I think your, like where you are in the cutscene is like synced up to where the stream is. Because as soon as you said, let me see the headpiece, it was panning up to like the face on the stream.
Okay, because this is
I think I finally have a way to time where you are in cutscenes.
I'm about to get on this flying mount. I'm about to wreck some shit. Let's go. Let's go, boys and girls. Let's take it to these people. Let's show them what for. Spread this pink all over.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now that's some tense music I like.
Oh, she's a dancer. Okay, then. She's a dancer, so we got support. We got buffs here. Okay.
On guard. Leave this to me. Now. Let's give them a show. You're not alone.
So, liking the duty?
Oh yeah, I'm getting into it now.
I wonder how far you are. I understand why they don't have them as a multiplayer, but I kind of wish they do this for multiplayer. Oh yeah, I just thought about it. It makes sense that she's a dancer because dancers were like the new DPS job for Shadowbringers.
They're the class that gives the most buffs to the group, right?
No, that's Bard. Dancers choose one person and they give them all the buffs.
Oh, so it's like, hey, you want your tank to be extra tanky? Leave it to your bard. If you want the entire, leave it to your dancer. If you want the entire group to be top shit, however, leave that to your archer.
It's more like, Bard gives everybody little buffs. But if you see that samurai and they are bringing the heat, you will make them bring the center of the sun.
That's if you're a dancer, right?
Yeah. You buff their damage, you buff their crit, you can heal them, you can like give them like some defenses and stuff. Like Dancer just picks one person that says, you know what, as long as I'm alive, you gonna be all right.
All right, 1 second. Thank you. Are you from the Crystarium? Correct. We've come to rescue you. Your weapons made to the same specifications as Thancred's. Be ready to use them. Understood. Please lead the way.
Yeah, I was pretty much sitting there waiting for you to catch up.
I picked up Dancer. I'm probably gonna level that either today or maybe tomorrow, actually.
I'll go and say
first I'm gonna have some more fun with the new Pictomancer because I've been having fun with that.
Yeah, Picto is really fun. Dancer is like the second girliest job in the game, but it's also like one of like the top 3, maybe top 5 for fun. Oh, that's right. I should have came in as monk.
Brazen thieves. You will regret coming here. You got a dragon and everything.
Yeah, bitch, you thought.
Why do you persist in this folly?
It really is crazy that you think like you have a shot at this.
It's over.
You, boy. You bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks. By all means, keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Yule.
Thancred?
So, you are the wretch who stole her from us.
And what if I am?
What?
It's the homie. It's the homie.
Pathetic.
Watch the
He's got the
choreography.
outfit from
Watch the
the
choreography. Watch it. Watch it.
Not worthy of the Oracle.
He's got the outfit. I want his outfit for my gunbreaker. I want the entire thing.
Break!
All right, I'll give you more credit. There, him is a pretty cool dude.
Our goal wasn't to beat their him. Our goal was just to get her. Oh my God, the cinematic makes sense now. Him, I will protect you, Minfili. Oh my God. Oh my God, why didn't I see that?
You face me yourself.
More spoilers, and I wasn't even aware of it.
I think not, General. I've quite exhausted my tricks. If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in your way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where even Yulmor dare not bear its steel.
Ilmeg, the fairy kingdom.
Oh shit.
To think that mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds. Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course. And now the plan has gone awry. But how?
Oh, this
Did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the source to the first?
I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. It's really hard for me to not go off on this bit, but I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna let the cutscene finish. Just, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
Again, with a soul such as that. Mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
Not so long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Verbert. A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fey folk. Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
I wanted you to at least be able to come
Should be
here
safe enough
because this
here.
is like my second favorite zone in this expansion.
It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5 of them in my case.
Why, it only feels like one to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way. What brought you to Laxon Loft?
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together, hunting Sin Eaters. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own. I found her too late to stop the Ulmorans from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Ilmeg. And here we are.
Orianger has called this place home for a while now. Yet we have never called upon him, I am ashamed to say. 'Twas only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Orianger's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here. Sooner or later, the Ulmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish 2 things. First, rendezvous with Orianger. And second, eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
So, Minfilia. What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
you. The hero from another world. I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them. But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore. And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me.
Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
Poor thing.
Who said that? Show yourselves.
Come now, put away that frown and have some fun with us. Yes, let's have some fun. Lots and lots of fun.
Which way was it to Urianger's?
We've been there so many times, but I can't. Why can't I remember?
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
So, what you thinking about?
First, let's turn in this quest, and then I'll tell you.
What's up?
Oh, I can't join party yet. Just turn in this quest first.
Ilmeg is the fairy kingdom, and as one might expect, it is home to the Fae folk. The most prominent among them are the pixies, who have a penchant for making mischief. They use powerful illusions to play tricks on all who venture into their domain. By way of an example, they can make a familiar path seem wholly unfamiliar, or lead you to believe you're somewhere you're not. And we are now, I am sorry to say, entirely at their mercy.
Don't pick up this quest, that's it. But before
Oh,
the
what?
stream, I just
We had
wanna
one
say
more!
This. I want to say this now. This place is creepy as fuck. You know what those fairies remind me of when they were talking that way? This is making me think of like the fairies from like Berserk. You know the ones I'm talking about.
Want to know what's
From that
funny?
one arc with the kids.
Want to know what's funny?
Yeah.
That's exactly how I described them to you 3 years ago. When I first came into
shit, you
Ilmeg.
did. Yeah, I remember that. You did actually.
And I think you were in like
Lenosha. Like I had convinced you to start playing the game and you were just like getting into Lenosha.
Yeah.
But dude, you said 3. Come on, that was 2. Uno más.
No, that's it.
I can't believe I've been lied to again. My feelings. It hurts so much.
He's sorry.
Seriously though, why not?
1 second.
I mean, it's not like you're logging off or anything.
Did you end the recording?
I have ended the recording, yes.
All right, end the stream.
1 second. Oh man.
What?
Okay, I guess that's it. Thanks for hopping on, dude. But
Hey,
you
what
heard him. He's got a curfew.
I ain't got a
We
curfew.
might be
I just
on
gotta
next
log
week.
off.
Maybe. He'll probably cancel at the last fucking minute. Because that's what he fucking does. Because the dude's got 2 moms.
Man,
all right.
I'm getting on at 9 tomorrow during the day.